started off in the kitchen. Show me once and I was paying attention. As the trenches, they gon' say I'm the realest official. The difference between me and niggas, I'm rich when I get off my Insta. Get off my Insta. Youngest, richest nigga out of my city. Youngest, richest nigga out of my city. Big Ben had the streets in the headlock. We had 2 or 3 bricks in Michigan spot. Still dead fresh if the feds watch. Send a diss and hide, get your man shot. Niggas play, but they know we gon' air it out. She was acting bougie, flew a friend out. I went took it, ain't asked for a handout. Oh, I went took it, ain't asked for a handout. I stick out my block if the music don't.
Yes. What's up, family? How y'all feeling? I'm over here just vibing. Let me know if you guys are on the stream. Drop what's up in the chat. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I'm just vibing to some music for right now as the stream kind of gets started. You know, enjoy the vibes with me. We're going to do a little just midweek market recap / vibe session. We haven't been live for a little bit, so I just wanted to kind of come on here, bless y'all with some presents, have a little discussion, see what's good with everybody. But yeah, give me 1-2 minutes here. We're going to keep vibing out in the meantime. Yes, I love this set. Let me see who we got in the chat. What's going on, George? How you feeling, bro? Blessed to be with you, my man. Definitely miss you guys here on YouTube as well. Cody, what's going on? Jerry, good to see you again. Marcus, we got AD in the chat. Tobias, what's going on, family? Tuning in from Denmark. Love it. Yeah, family, let me know if you guys are here. Drop some stuff in the chat. Say what's up. I know it's been a minute since we've been live on YouTube. You know, we've been very busy. With a bunch of stuff in the premium community, but I wanted to come on here, have a conversation with y'all, bless y'all. But I'm gonna keep vibing out as people kind of hop in. And let Mr. Fred again do his thing here with the music. Alright. I love it. Let me see. Hey, no problem, George. You already know I got you, bro. Jose, what's going on? Listen, what's up, family? How y'all feeling? Let me bring up, let me see, what could I bring up real quick? Oh, not that. Alright. What's good, family? How y'all feeling? Look, yeah, you already know how we feeling. With crypto busting like this today. Beautiful day in the markets for all my crypto holders, right? Let me get some BTCs in the chat for those people that are accumulating Bitcoin, chilling, having a good time. Beautiful day. I think we up something like 2%. I mean, it ain't nothing crazy, but nonetheless, nice little pump in the markets. Y'all feel me? Glamorous Princess, what's going on? Limitless AD, what's up, bro? Only George enjoying the pump? I find that hard to believe, family. I find that hard to believe. Let me know, guys. Is the music at an appropriate level? Here, actually, let me do this real quick. Let me turn that down there, then turn it up here. Let me know if you guys can still hear me loud and clear. The music's not too much. Good sound level. Hold on. Let me get a recheck on that because I just changed some settings. All right, beautiful. Cause I'm a vibe out, right? I'm gonna have some fun. We gonna listen to some Fred again. It's good. All right, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Alana, what's going on? Good to see you. But yeah, we definitely chilling. Bitcoin gonna fund my premium sub. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. But yeah, listen, family. I wanted to hop on here to see how everybody was doing, how everybody was feeling. If anybody has questions or pairs they want me to go over, I'll be more than happy to do that with you guys. I really wanted to come on here again and just kind of highlight some of the stuff happening in the crypto market because it has been an amazing day. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good. Oh, he just had a concert here last week. Oh, word? Yeah, nah, Fred again throws down. I love his live sets. This is his Boiler Room set. Really good set. His from Boiler Room in London here. Yeah, I gotta get to a Boiler Room though. Yeah, I know you meant Australia. Definitely gonna be lit though. What's good? How's everybody's trading week going? Let me know. Right, how's everybody's trading been? You guys been doing good? You guys been doing bad? Anybody have some stuff you guys want me to review? In terms of the market, I know it's been pretty choppy. I know things have not been too, too good in terms of trends. Obviously, crypto trended nice today, but overall speaking, the past week and a half, 2 weeks been kind of annoying. Oh, George, you out in Australia too? Okay, bro. Okay. Shout out those people out in Australia, man. Yeah, it would be better if things moved more. Been a pretty annoying week. I mean, we could take a look at EU. Hasn't really done too much. Pretty choppy. As you guys can see, I am long the market there. Again, like Nasdaq didn't do too much all week. Kind of playing pretty nice now. Nonetheless, making a little bit of a recovery, so that's cool. Gold been a giant pain all week long. Still waiting on some corrective moves out of that maybe because it's been kind of annoying. But other than that, it's been pretty good. Oh, my boy Devin, what's good, bro? Alex, how you doing, my man? Good to see y'all on here. Devin, how's your week been, man? You been good? You been trading? Fill me in. Alex always in the building. I like it. Let's see. We got 107.57 in EU for a sell. 107.57. Don't worry, in a 106 area. Okay. Is that a trade you're looking at, or is that a trade you in? Because that's not bad from up here. That's for sure. Devin always putting in the work. That's a fact. Are you still on your break? Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're in already? What's your TP area? Let's see. You said 107.57. That's not a bad grab. You haven't taken anything off of this yet? Because I am long the market. That don't mean nothing. That's not even my stop loss. My stop's down here. 107.57. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Especially if you got it after this little spike up on news. Not a bad trade though. You floating a good 80 pips still. I am not long the dollar. I can't bring myself to go long dollar for any reason. Quite honest with you. Let's see, stacking up my money right now. I'm getting this package this weekend. I'm about to FaceTime Abel soon. Yeah, honestly, he just called me too. But I had literally just pushed the go live button, like literally as he was calling me. So I had to put that on hold for a sec because I didn't want to end the live. I'm running it up so I can get that summit ticket. Yeah. Listen, family, who's going to FX Summit? Anybody going to FX Summit? If you guys are, we will have special pricing for people that want to. We got you guys a nice little discount on some tickets. So we'll definitely catch you guys out there. I don't think that we're gonna be speaking, at least on the main stage. We might have a little booth or something. You feel me? But we really there just for the vibes, and the culture, man. Next year, bro. I mean, come on, man. It's in June. You got time, Alex. Come on, bro. I'll send you a signal, man. I'll send you a signal. I expect you to get your ticket with that signal. What do I think about Euro CAD sell at 14330? Let's take a look. 14330. So first off, let's find out where that is. Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what you see at that level specifically. Yeah, I don't know what you see at that level specifically. We do still have some continuous liquidity build up here that we probably gotta take. So we do got some liquidity build up. We still have the little reaccumulation here with some inefficiency. So we're probably gonna look at something like this. If we do move down, the problem is I am long EU already. Let's see what happened at these lows. Yeah, I mean, I could see the case for this going lower. I don't see the case for entering right here though. That would be my problem. I don't see why you would take a sell specifically from this area. But I do agree there is some sell side liquidity to still be grabbed. I just don't see this being the entry point specifically. But that's just, you know, just my opinion. Let's see. My TP is 104.84 on EU, really? Okay, you really swing it for the fence. You got PPI tomorrow, so just keep that in mind. Make sure you don't got no risk on that. For that EU. I'm gonna have him tell you everything when I call, so hopefully he'll tell you. Oh yeah, no, I'll be on the call too, bro. I'm not gonna be on here too long, so. Deleted all my social media accounts as well. Have you really? Man, Devin, I threw you a follow, bro, just for you to delete your social media? I don't know if I'm feeling the love there, bro. Nah, it's a good mental, though, bro. To be honest with you, you know, I'd like to talk shit on my story, you know, even if there's nobody listening. So for me, like, I wouldn't delete it. I would just unfollow everybody. Like, if you guys remember, there was a while where I was just unfollowing. I was following literally, like, nobody at all. That was like the most peaceful time in my life, man. I stand by it. Like, you know, I know people follow people because, you know, they want to follow back and all that, but sometimes just take a moment for yourself, man. Just unfollow everybody and just you focus on you. I use my Instagram as like personal documentation, so I use like the archives and stuff like that. But nonetheless, what are my thoughts on oil? So I am pretty bullish on oil. I have not been trading oil, I'll tell you that. I have not been actually trading this to the buy side, but we've been pretty bullish from here. It's just that when I noticed this kind of spike down and I wanted to start trading it long, I just couldn't justify taking it here, which is kind of stupid considering it moved very nicely. I kind of regret this, to be honest with you, but I haven't touched it since. But I do expect oil to kind of continue its little bullish momentum, probably coming up and taking this liquidity at 85. So I am bullish oil up to like about 85. This will also help the CPI numbers kind of slow down and allow the US dollar to remain potentially strong into the middle of the year. So it kind of just builds the case for a strong dollar into the middle of the year, and then we'll have to see what happens at this 85 level. But I have been particularly pretty bullish oil because I want this to give me a reason for CPI to begin to slow, which has already begun to happen. So yeah, no, everything is intact with that. I have not been trading it though. Let's see. Where are we in the chat? Hold on, you guys spamming the chat out. I took risk off. Beautiful. Hey, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. What are your favorite 5 crypto coins at the moment? Ooh, good question. Well, Bitcoin and Ethereum are always in my top 5. They're never not in my top 5. There's no reason for them to ever leave my top 5. So, including those two, my next would be Polygon, then Algorand, and then probably Polkadot, which is one that I'm accumulating pretty heavy. Would you guys recommend dropping out of school? I don't know. What's your goal? Why are you in school? That's the real question. You know, if you're not in school to specifically get a degree in something that needs a degree, then I don't know, maybe. I mean, I dropped out of school. It was the best thing I ever did. But that doesn't mean it's going to be the best thing that you'll ever do. It could be the worst thing you ever do. So it really depends on why you're there and what you're studying. But I could tell you right now, I could probably get a better education utilizing free online resources than most people get in college, because I have a natural curiosity to learn, and I have a natural curiosity to go find out information. So if you have a natural curiosity, you can go much further without the degree. If, however, you're undisciplined and you're not able to motivate yourself to go out and seek information that you need, then college is great because it gives you that structure and that discipline. It gives you somewhere to be. They give you assignments. So if you don't have natural curiosity, then yeah, you need to be in school. But again, if you're not going for anything specific, but you have a natural curiosity and you're willing to go out and get information, then there's really no reason for you to be there. That's what I discovered. I discovered that most of the stuff that I was learning in college, and I only went for like a semester, so can take my opinion with like a grain of salt maybe, but for me, it was like I could just do all this on my own. Like I was learning stuff that I knew I could find on my own. Like for me, I can just look up the curriculum for a college course, find out what books they go over, find out what topics they cover, and my natural curiosity will lead me down that path, by myself. But again, most people don't have that discipline. Most people need the structure. They need somebody to tell them what to do. They need somebody to tell them where to go to get certain information. And if that's you, then there would be no reason to drop out. So let's see. But I would never blindly recommend somebody to do that. That's for sure. I had to go Ghost Pro. It's so peaceful. Yeah, no, I feel you. This guy can never be replying back to my memes. Listen, bro, I get a lot of DMs of memes and random ass shit. Trust me. Mr. JM sends me stuff all day long. Just stupid memes and just shit, so I'm already flooded with it. And I don't even respond back to him, so don't don't take it personal. What are my thoughts on NASDAQ? Bullish. Bullish. You guys know this, man. Bullish. I ain't see no selling anywhere in here, man. Bullish. I'm bullish from here. I'm in from buys from here. I'm in buys here. I'm in buys, I don't know, somewhere in the middle here. After some sort of news event, we took more buys. I think it's, let me just open up my MT4. I have to tell you guys. It's on my story. You shouldn't even really need me to do this, but 10.740. No, that's those positions. That's not the right position. 12.061. Yeah, inside of like here before this rally with the news. I think we took it right after CPI or something like that. But yeah, I'm very bullish. I'm very bullish on these. I've no reason to believe indices will go bearish. None whatsoever. I'll see you guys at 13.6. It's gonna go to 13.6. It's just a matter of time. Let me see. Is this the bottom of crypto? Crypto been bottomed out. We ain't nowhere near the bottom of crypto. Look at Bitcoin, bro. Oh, beautiful. You are nowhere near the bottom. Like we bottomed out so long ago. I tried telling you guys this, that the FTX collapsed. Like that was it. Like you should have been absorbing all this supply. The fact that we sat here so long and accumulated, we are not going to see these prices again. You might revisit some of this, maybe. Like you see my path drawn here, right, where it's kind of spike above. This is where everyone's going to say, oh my god, crypto is bullish, it's going to go to the fucking moon, oh my god, we're going to go to 100k. That's when all the people are going to get kind of suckered in. And at that point, that's when the US dollar will kind of come back for a little bit. So we might fill out some of like this stuff down here. But if we do this and we do play inside this area, and I'm just gonna keep drawing this stupid like circle here, but you should be I mean, I don't really care what you do. I'm gonna be unloading my bank account. I will literally eat ramen. I will put everything I have on everything if we get back down here. But this is the bottom. We are nowhere near the bottom. We're like almost double from where the bottom was at this point. So the markets have bottomed out. I've been saying this though. And again, it's easier to see now, but yeah. What are my thoughts on GJ? I mean, I hate to give away premium analysis, but basically, I'm gonna short the absolute shit out of GJ. Once we get up to like 62, 162, like 40, 162, 50, I will be slamming shorts on this thing. Again, that's just me. You guys are not going to have the specific entry, because again, this is not like a sell limit that I have. This is just me reminding myself that once we break above this, I need to look for shorts. But yeah, I will be smacking this thing for shorts to finally come down to this 149, 145 area once we clear this 162 liquidity. And again, if you guys want those specific trades, then you guys know to top into the premium. Or just, you know, again, find your own entry up there. Or just wait for the reaction when we come back down and then strike the shit out of it. But I'm very bearish, GJ. I know Abel doesn't agree with me, but that's okay. Let me see. I love your content on Insta too. Thank you. My content is absolute shit on Insta, but thank you. I just be talking to myself. Can I look at SPX? It's the same as NASDAQ. We just took a look. Can you post this list of top 5 crypto in the Profit Society? Glamorous, are you in the premium? Are you a premium member? Because if so, we're about to go hard on crypto. You have a new thing in the Discord where I have you know, all of that kind of posted. But if you're not, then yeah, I'll do like a little top 5 thing for the regular community as well. Oil inventory came out higher and you still have a bullish bias. Why? Because inventory changes every single week. The inventory week by week is not going to affect my long-term bias on oil. Not even in the slightest. Just because we're oversupplied this week don't mean nothing about next week. Next week can come out where now we're undersupplied. Those oil inventory numbers are heavily manipulated. Those are not indications of long-term direction. Not even in the slightest. Those are small little intraday things. Trust me, I used to trade those events week after week for like a year and a half. I can firmly tell you it's a waste of your time. It's techno crazy. Yeah, shout out to Fred again. I'm in EU buys with you. Lit. Let's get it. Yeah, the EU buys might not work. I mean, my stop loss is like stupid tight. Because again, I'll just rebuy it lower if I have to. I am bullish EU for you asking, Danny. You love my drawings? Yeah. Nothing like squiggles, man. My squiggles be elite. Yeah, I know the GJ setup. I know this GJ. We've been waiting on this GJ setup for so long now. It's probably been yeah, about 32 days. We've been waiting about a month for this setup, and it's finally, you know, it's finally getting here. So yeah, it's been a pain in the ass. But again, that's the market. Listen, when you want something specific out of the market, man, sometimes you really do have to wait. Like it's not easy. Some people get so lost in it. Some people feel like, oh well, I'll just buy up to it, or I'll do this, I'll do that. It's like you just gotta wait, man. Wait for what you want to see. Wait for what you want to see. Do you guys send out alerts in the premium? I mean, so there is, we do try to update in the Discord, but the whole point of the premium is to be a live trade room, right? It's not to hand feed you exact parameters and stuff like that. It's really about the live trade room. It's about being in a live environment and you guys watching us go through the thought process live. To be honest with you, it's not even about the trades. The trades should be your absolute last focus if you're a premium member of Profit Society. That's literally not the point. The whole point is to give you guys an over-the-shoulder view of what we're actually doing when we're sitting here by ourselves. That's what it's meant to do. It's meant to show you guys the thought process and allow you guys to get to a point of profitability on your own. If I'm just spoon feeding you signals, which I could do, and we do it because I give you guys my parameters all the time. We send the charts all the time of the exact things we're doing. But that's not the goal. If I just wanted to hand feed you, like, I don't want to hand feed nobody. Because I'll be honest with you guys. I tell you guys this all the time. In a year or 2 years, I'm going to be out of here. I am not doing this shit for another 2-3 years. You guys have 2 years max that I can, like, guarantee you I'll be here. And then I'm not going to be here no more. So I don't want to spoon feed you guys. I want to take as much of my experience and push it on to you as possible. So you can just go and do your own thing. But yeah, you really do gotta be, like, on the lives. Like, if you I can't stress enough how important it is to be on the lives. Because most times too, like, I'm not worried about, like, sending out a signal when I'm trying to, like, get people in on real time stuff. So yeah, I would stress the idea again that, you wanna be on the live sessions. Or at the very least, the master classes. Like tonight, we have our first master class about how to set up and manage goals. I'm literally doing a whole hour and a half, 2-hour session on literally just goal setting. It's come to my conclusion that most people don't even know how to set proper goals, which is a problem to say the least. Would you say US 30 is going bullish as well? Yeah, I mean, the thing here is I only look at NASDAQ. I refuse to look at NASDAQ and US 30 and SPX. Pick one of the three and trade it. So for me, I'm super bullish on, like, tech. Like tech is, like, my sector. It makes more sense to me. So I don't want to really deal with the, US 30 and stuff. But yeah, this is obviously going to follow NASDAQ. Like, you can even see as choppy and as ugly as this is, it's still having, it's finally starting to get that kind of bullish follow through because NASDAQ's going up. So whichever way one of them goes, more than likely all three are going to move that way. Some are going to be choppier annoyances, like US 30 been super choppy. Like, if I go over to NASDAQ, you can tell NASDAQ has not been as choppy. NASDAQ had a little bit more of a pullback, but it's a lot smoother in its price action. So that's why I prefer it. Same thing, if I go over to, like, SPX, like, it's still bullish on the day because they're all bullish on the day. And this is a little bit more like NASDAQ, I guess. But it's like to each their own, really. With what you're looking at. I prefer to only focus on one because I don't want I don't want to, like, look at NASDAQ and then look at US 30 and then US 30 talk me out of my NASDAQ position. That would just annoy me. So I only focus on one. So I really only look at NASDAQ, and then if I'm trading NASDAQ, some of the premium people know, okay, cool, if I don't want to trade NAS, I could look for a similar setup on SPX. But I would urge you guys that trade indices to focus on one. There's no reason to focus on all three. Pick your favorite one. Pick your favorite one. I'm signing up soon. How much? Profit Society per month is $129, which gives you access to the live trade room and master classes. Keep in mind that does not come with our individual courses. I know some people have been confused on that. That's okay. But it does come with the master classes, which get built out as its own course, right? So it doesn't teach you the technicals, but it teaches you guys how to actually build a profitable strategy based off your existing knowledge, which I think is way more valuable than the execution way that I do. Because you may not like the way that I execute, right? You may not like the way that I trade. You may not like looking at liquidity concepts or smart money concepts or supply and demand. You might like Fibonacci's and moving averages, which is fair. That's cool. That's just all up to you. But the master classes will guide you to profitability regardless of what you use. What area would I start the partial on EU? To be honest, I'm in EU like a degenerate. I have a lot of risk open on EU. Not risk, but I have a lot of... My lot sizes on this are pretty degenerate. I won't lie to you. I have close to like 30 or 40 lots open probably from this area. So for me, I'm probably going to close some of it off in the first area of liquidity, which is probably going to be above these little highs here. So I'll probably look to scale some off in this area. That's where I'll, like, close a majority of my excessive risk that I've taken on this, on my swing accounts. But once I do that, right, once we clear this area and I book my 30%, at that point, I'm going to just hold the rest. Because, again, I'm very much macro bullish, right? I'm very much expecting EU to still push up to 112. And then, if you have the patience like me, I'm looking for as high as, like, 125, 130. Which, again, some people think I'm nuts to believe in. but you know, your opinion doesn't really pay me. So so that's kind of what I'm looking at in terms of that, right? So I'm basically just looking at you know, a clear of these like 1 hour highs that we had. That's where I'll kind of scale out, you know, my first 30%, because it's the first area of liquidity that we'll trade into, and then I'll just look to hold the rest for practically forever. When is the boot camp? So are you talking about the, so AD, are you talking about the crypto boot camp? Because the crypto boot camp we don't have a date for. We are thinking about doing a 5-day crypto boot camp. It'll probably be like $400-500. If you're a Profit Society member, it'll probably be $350. Probably give you guys $150 off, since you already pay us $129 a month. Give you guys basically, you know, minus the registration fee plus some other couple of dollars. But we don't have a date on it yet, because we don't know how many people want it. Again, I'm not going to waste my time doing this. I'm not going to put together 5 days of content. I'm not going to put together 15 hours of video content, because for each day we'll probably be live 3-4 hours. So it's probably going to be like 15 to 20 hours worth of content. I'm not going to build out all those presentations if only 10 people need it, because I'll just focus on the private community, and that'll just be that. So it really just depends on how much interest there is. Because again, I'm not going to build 20 hours of video content for no reason. I could just enjoy, you know, my knowledge for myself for that. So better invest now or wait till it drops a little bit. I buy Bitcoin every single day. You should just turn on your DCA for every single day, every week, every month, whatever you can do. It doesn't have to be crazy buys too. You could literally just buy $10 a day, $50 a week. You don't have to. You don't have to be dumping $1,000 in every single day. That's not the point. You know, put your DCA on, and then all your cares go away. Right. So when I look at Bitcoin, every single day at 3 p.m., like literally an hour ago, it just bought more. And like it bought more at like a terrible price. But I don't care, because it doesn't matter. But like every single day since like, I don't even know what it was, like November. Like it might have even been a little bit before November, even before the FTX crashed. Like every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern, it buys me some. So it bought some here, it bought some here, bought some here, bought some here. It just buys it everywhere, every single day. Do I care what price it is? Nope. Don't care. Buys it here at the highs, don't care. Buys it here, buys more here, don't care. Don't care where it buys it, just every single day. Because all of this is discount pricing. Let me get rid of all these stupid little arrows here, because that's definitely going to annoy me if I don't get rid of them now. But yeah, I just have my buy set up daily, every single day. Could care less. Because for me, anything below like 40k is a discount. Anything below 40, 50k is a discount. Could care less. This thing could shoot all the way up here, I'll still buy more. Don't matter to me. Because I believe, right, that this is where we are, right? Or, well, more or less we're like at this point now. And sorry, I'm not going to delete all this stupid stuff, but same idea, right? You just keep buying, and then in the long run, none of that even matters, right? Because the halving kicks in and it goes off. So again, for me, it's like I'll buy all throughout here, you know, even if this is like the path, because I'm waiting for this, you know. So don't, like, you guys stress it too much. Right, you guys have the idea of like, oh, I have to get the bottom. It's like, no, you just have to have skin in the game. This is an investment. It's not a trade. You're not trading this. It's a long-term investment. I can't stress enough. Too many people are like, oh, I'll just rebuy when it gets to 18. And it's like, what if it never goes back to 18? What, are you just never gonna buy it? Like, again, you know, to each their own. I just tell you guys what I do. So I'm in the Forbidden Forest right now. Shout out my Hogwarts Legacy players. I'm in the Forbidden Forest right now. Go catch a Thestral for me. Getting the last of that Skags pack while I can. Yeah, absolutely. Did y'all take any trade? No, not on here. Not on here. We did take trades this morning inside the premium group. I mean, most people here know that I'm now long EU. It's not the same trade, not the same risk parameters, so I could care less if people go to hop in. I see we got a $20 donation, though, from George. Yo, man, George, shout out to you, my guy. Love and appreciate that, bro. Definitely shout out to you, my guy. Definitely appreciate you. Let me see. Yeah, eventually, listen, eventually I do want to step back from teaching. Eventually I do. This is not, again, like, eventually you're going to hit a point in trading where it's not, you know, it's not worth the headache of everything. You guys really have no idea how much nonsense I have to put up with on the daily that I could definitely do without. Right? Because how many of you guys trade for your time freedom, right? Like that's why I got into trading, was I wanted my time freedom, right? My ability to do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want, with whoever I want, right? Literally time freedom. You know, being an educator, I love it. It's incredibly fulfilling, especially when people start to see results and stuff like that. But you understand, like, it takes a lot away from my time freedom. It takes a lot away from my time freedom. So, yeah, eventually I will get to the point where I want just nothing to do with, you know, with educating. And I'm just gonna, you know, do what I normally do. So, yeah, everybody wants to be a mentor until, you know, the stress of it comes out. What do I think about UCAD long at 133.80? See, the thing is, I'm not bullish the dollar, so I'm immediately not going to want to do this. 133.80. That's like right here. So my question is why? Like, what are you buying off of here? Like, I don't really see any reason to execute here. It's kind of like the same thing on EU. Like, I don't really see any sort of demand that you're playing. I don't really see the reason or the logic to go long here. It's kind of in the middle of the move. Like, there are some lone candles, maybe, I guess, but even then, I mean, like, this is gonna take out this candle for sure. So I don't see what you see at 133.80. I just don't. And then this wick is probably gonna fill out too. It's sketchy as all hell, this wick. So, and you also filled off all this inefficiency, so you have very obviously an efficient market up here. Yeah, I don't share that same bias. Around what area can we still get an entry on EU for long-term buys? I mean, again, like, the entry we took today is like really the only level I have interest in. Now, we have PPI tomorrow, and PPI could maybe give the dollar some strength. The thing is like, if we don't hold right here where I'm playing from, this is kind of like a do or die area, because at this point, like, you have all of this inefficiency here, which if you begin to fill out this inefficiency, you're gonna erase this entire move. So I don't specifically see it going much lower. Like, I wouldn't want it to go much lower. That's why I stacked a bunch of buys in this area here ahead of the PPI announcement. I think probably what the most logical thing that's going to happen, again, based off just what we have on the charts now, is like maybe this does close as like this order block type structure here. And maybe by the morning, you know, we're, you know, a little bit higher, we creep up a little higher, we retest this structure and then take off. So I still think this 106.75 area is probably your best bet. But obviously I wouldn't be looking at taking trades at 4:21 p.m. But yeah, I would see how this 4-hour closes and see what kind of reaction we get on like the next candles in the Asian session, and see maybe if you can get like a pullback into some of this action. But yeah, much more below this 106.60, and like I probably won't even be long the market anymore. So if you were gonna look for an entry on this, I'd probably try to grab, again, like maybe you get something inside of here, which again is that 106.75. Like 106.75 is probably your last possible attempt, if we can even get that tonight into PPI. Would I drop out of high school? No, probably not. There's no reason to drop out of high school. Just finish high school. Kyle was literally 15 when he was learning how to trade. That boy finished high school. Just go finish high school. There's no reason for you to drop out of high school to become a trader. That would be so illogical. Just finish your time. Yeah, Kyle, see, Kyle will tell you. Kyle used to have to go to the bathroom just to take some trades. Yeah, just yeah, exactly. Just cheat or something. Like, you know, like there's too many resources for y'all to be dropping out of high school, bro. High school is like a joke. You know, you may as well. Yeah, you may as well just finish. Yeah, just pay someone with your part. Yeah, exactly. Like it's too easy, bro. Just finish it up. Cozy says bear coming on Bitcoin. Cozy, my guy. I love you, bro. But I could like bro, you've been saying this for so long. Like what? Like where do you see bears on Bitcoin, bro? Like please just see the light, my guy. Like please. You're so out of touch with it, bro. You've been telling me since like down here that Bitcoin was gonna go to like 10K. It's like at some point you gotta realize you're just wrong. Like at some point, my guy, like. Bro, you're talking about literally a $2,000 move, like today, and just like just stop, just, please, bro. You kill me, you really do, bro. You really do. Just give it up, Join the dark side. It's at some point, brother. At some point, gotta give up that 800 ETH, bro. Just give it up. It ain't coming. Time and financial freedom. I would love to teach someday. Yeah, I mean, listen, teaching sounds good. I will say there's a lot of headaches that come with it. And teaching also is a skill set in its own. Like, I was not good at teaching when I first started. And I would argue I may not even still be at, like, my fully developed self for teaching. It's a whole different skill set. Just because you know how to trade doesn't mean you know how to teach. And that's where I think a lot of people make mistakes. Like, there's a lot of good traders out there that have courses and mentorship, but like you may not have the skills to actually teach. It's not the same. Just because you know how to trade doesn't mean you can duplicate that over to other people. And it's something even I've had to work on over the years. Like, I literally had to go get mentors to teach me how to, you know, create lessons and go through shit. It's definitely not easy. How did I learn how to trade? A lot of trial and error, which again is like by far the best teacher. Again, you can pay people for courses, you can get my course, you can pay for a mentor, but at the end of the day, trial and error is going to be the only real way to build confidence in yourself and your strategy. So what I did is I soaked up a ton of information for free and paid for that matter. I dished out thousands in courses. I soaked all of that up. I took the stuff that resonated with me the best, and then I applied that to the market every single day. I showed up every single day. I did thousands of hours of chart time. Like, I lived, breathed, and ate charts for years, and I still live, breathe, and eat charts. I would say there's very few people that have more chart time than me, with the same amount of experience. And I mean, now at this point, I have like 8 years of experience in the markets, but it really just comes down to chart time. Most people, I'm telling you, most people don't have what it takes. Most people, they don't document, they don't make charts, they're not willing to be wrong, they're not willing to blow account after account after account if that's what it takes, you know? So I say it 1,000 times, man, trial and error and putting in the work. It don't matter. You can't buy a magical strategy from anybody and not put in the time, right? Whether you're approaching the markets from I'm not going to pay nobody and I'm going to just study for free and apply it to the markets, or I'm going to buy somebody's strategy and apply that to the markets, the process is the same. You know, all you're doing is just getting over the shoulder execution parameters from somebody and then trying to duplicate that, but it still requires you to put in massive time. And most people are not willing to put in the work, right? Most people, again, like, are not willing to wake up at 5 a.m. to you know, pre-chart for New York, and most people are not willing to sit at the charts from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Most people are not willing to, you know, try to be on their phone as much as at work. Like, I literally used to get in trouble all the time in my job for being on my phone for, like, charting. Like, it's literally why I had to leave my job, is because I was spending too much time on the charts and not enough, like, time focusing on my job. So it really comes down to how many hours you're willing to put in. And I want to say, like, it's also effective hours too. Some people will just be looking at the chart and they just think if they sit there long enough that, like, something will come. That's also not true. You actually have to, like, create setups, manage the positions. Like, there's so many things that I have and that I teach on that come from raw experience. It's like, well, how do you know that? It's like, well, how do I know that? I've seen that 250 times. And like, I could show you documentation of me going through the process of figuring out that that shit don't work or that this works. So that's how I learned. Again, it's just massive trial and error. Consuming as much data and information as I possibly can and then applying it to the markets. Most people don't apply it though. Most people are just information junkies is what I call them. Right? They want to know everything. They want to know everything. They want to know everything, but they don't want to do anything. And that's where the mistake comes in. I'm telling you, listen, I could ask you guys right now, right? Because a lot of you guys probably have the trading journal that we dropped when we did the launch master class. I could probably, go through and email everybody that bought the journal and was like, listen, I'll give you $100 if you could show me a fully detailed and documented journal. And I would bet there's be maybe 2 people I'd pay. Maybe 2 people. I'm just being honest. There's only maybe 2 people that I pay out. Because most people will not have done it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now, most people, it's a dream to them. This is a hobby. Right? Like, yeah, the journal is fire. The journal is beautiful. Like, you can get a lot of great data from that journal. But I would say, again, like, if I told you guys to drop your links to your journal to share with me all the entries you guys put in, I would say there's probably maybe 1 or 2 people on this call that have more than 20 trades documented. I'm gonna just be real. There's probably 1 or 2 of you that have more than 20 trades. And that journal's been out for over a month now. Or about a month. Yeah, about a month. Where could you technically you're not supposed to be able to purchase it, but here, I'll get you the link. And again, you can, this is remember, this is a digital journal too. So this is a digital journal. It's going to email it to you. It's an Excel sheet. So just kind of keep that in mind. But again, I would say there's probably only 1 or 2 people on the call that could really provide me with the fact that they have more than 20 trades in their journal. And if somebody's on here that has more than 20, let me know, right? Let me know. Speak up if that's you. But I'm gonna assume out of the 71 people on this call that there's nobody here that could show me a documented journal with more than 20 trades in it. I have like 80 trades on mine, just not detailed enough. I mean, Jerry, if you have before and after screenshots, that's enough. That's detailed enough. I would love if people prove me wrong. I mean, like, again, I'm just saying though. I know for a fact that there are more people than not that don't have detailed journaling. And again, like, you should be going even further than what, like, our journal has. Like, when I tell you, like, I used to journal, like, I used to go crazy with my journaling. I used to document my emotions. So I used to document every single update. It's like, if I moved my stop loss to break even, I would document everything. Okay, what were the technical reasons that I moved this to break even? What were my emotions in that moment, right? Was I acting out of fear? Was I acting out of greed? Am I maybe doing it because I'm protecting my capital because I recently took another loss? Like, all these little things matter, because there's all these little variables to trading. Like, sometimes you'll realize that you're making mistakes just because of past trades performance. Like, if you take 8 trades in a row and they're all losers, or maybe you take 8 trades and like 6 of them hit you at break even, and like you're just annoyed, you're tired of getting hit at break even, that may affect your ability to go break even on your next trade, because now you have this mental cloud around you going break even because you've been hit at break even so many times. You're like, you know what, I'm just not going to go break even now. And that may affect your performance. And again, unless you're sitting there and documenting that data, you're never going to know that. Right? Most people, I could be like, oh, what were the trades you took last week? And like, they could be like, oh, I bought a U, but they couldn't like tell me why, or they couldn't tell me what their emotions were. They couldn't tell me the thought process behind their trade. They couldn't even tell me where they took it on the chart. And again, it all comes down to journaling. Most people just refuse to do it. I've been journaling since 2021. Yeah, man, listen, like, never stop, man. Never stop. I'll be honest, I've stopped journaling because I'm at the point where everything I do is on a live stream. It's like, if I want to know what I was doing yesterday, I'll just go to yesterday's premium live stream, and I can get the recap that way. And I rewatch the live streams too. A lot of people don't know this, but like, when we go live for the premium community and like we're trading, like, I rewatch those lives. Like, I will literally go back like later that night and like I'll skip around to like the parts where I'm talking, like, and I'll listen to myself, and like, and that's how I pick up on stuff, because I could hear confidence or lack of confidence in my voice. I could hear my thought process So video is super powerful too. If you just record yourself while you trade and you just talk to yourself, that's big too. But yeah, these days, I mean, I'll be real, I don't really journal because again, everything is on video. Yeah, the screenshots are tough for some people because you may be, again, on the move and stuff like that. So, you know, it's understandable. I still got the old journal you shared before. Yeah, I mean, listen, whether you use the official journal that we have, or you just make your own spread, like, it doesn't really matter how you do it. I will say, though, digital journals are key. Digital journals are key. Don't keep a physical journal. You want to be able to put screenshots in. You want to be able to attach information that's digital. You don't want to, like, writing stuff down. Like, I get it, there's power in that and whatever your mentors tell you. But the truth is, you can't document as nice on paper. You can't drop a trading view link. You can't share a screenshot. You can't include videos. You can't do any of that. And sometimes those are the things that really make the difference. Is the PS Journal free for premium members? It is not. It is not. It's a standalone product. It's actually not even a standalone product. It's something that we offered one time when we launched. It's not even, you can't even technically find it unless I send you that link. We were going to have it as a standalone product, but we just haven't gotten around to putting it up there yet. Do I smoke? I absolutely smoke. I'm a big advocate of smoking. I smoke lots of weed. Not afraid to say it. Do it all the time. Does it affect my trading? No. I mean, well, no. No, it doesn't. I mean, I wouldn't know because more times than not, I am under the influence when I'm trading. So to be honest with you, I think if anything, it helps my performance because I be distracted as all shit when I'm not. So, no, it doesn't really affect my performance though. I would say it might have an impact on your performance though. It might be positive, it might be negative, but no, it doesn't really affect my performance, I would say. So question, for the premium members and grandfathered members, is there a difference? I don't know what you mean by grandfathered members. I don't know what you mean by grandfathered members. That sounds like a miscommunication from Ray if I had to bet. Got like 10,000 screenshots on my phone. Yeah, shout out to who. Let me see how many I got. I got so many screenshots because of trading. It's like it's disgusting. I routinely have to delete them because it gets that's how annoying it gets. Yeah, I have 21,000 screenshots on my phone. So if that lets you to believe anything, I have 21,000 screenshots, and I would probably say 90% of them are trading, and the other 10% are probably useless memes that I never go. And I never ever send to anybody. They're just there for myself. But yeah, shout out to the people that phones are flooded with screenshots. Do you expect Bitcoin to have another deep pullback? I mean, you see it on my chart. This is the path. Right here. This is the path. This is what we expect. We expect most people to, again, turn bullish back up here. And this is not, like, ideal, right? There's, like, this line down, like, who knows? Like, it could push as high as 28. It could push as high as 29. It's not, I don't particularly care where up here it decides to turn around to come back for this one final time. But we are expecting, again, one more major kind of push down. Because remember, the halving is still about a year away. And a little bit more than a year, because it's in May of 2024. So it's like a year and some odd months. So you will go through a period where you get this. And again, like, let me show you guys, again, like, where we are in the cycle. Right, so let me just come back to over here, right? So this is, like, where you are right now, more or less. Right, so we're, like, more or less somewhere inside of, like, this area. So, like, yeah, we're expecting price to kind of continue its upward trajectory, but we are also expecting this move where you kind of come back and then, like, you see like this where it kind of captures some of this liquidity. That's what we're waiting on. I think that it'll be a much faster move than this because the cycles are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. But we're basically kind of at that point, right? Where like you're finally now just about to get that little breakout, continue up, start clearing some liquidity, and then we'll come back for this area at some point. So, you know, yes, but that doesn't mean wait for that to start buying. You should still be accumulating before that. Do you have a mentorship? Yeah, we do have a premium version of our community. I'll drop the link for you in the chat there. You're more than welcome to hop in. And there's a bunch of people that are a part of the community in the chat if you want their unbiased opinions. Because obviously I'm going to be biased and say it's amazing because, you know, I am amazing. But it's not only me, by the way. It's me and 3 other people. So you actually get access to more than just me. But anyway. You could check that out if you want. I'm waiting on that same move. Yeah, shout out to you, Jay. Welcome to the stream, my guy. Good to see you. The screenshot curse. Yeah, be careful with the screenshot curse. Right, don't let the screenshot curse get you. If it's good enough for a screenshot, it's good enough to close. Unless it's a super long-term swing like mine. But even the days where I screenshot my trades, it's I usually that's the day it pulls back or some nonsense. Let's see. My phone is full of meme screenshots. Yeah, I bet it is. I think they were referring to Abel's boot camp grandfathered. Yeah, I mean, grandfathered can mean like certain words. Like, I mean, if you have one of our courses, then you have ownership of that course, but that's not the same thing as the community. But I have a feeling it's somebody from Ray's camp. Let me see. Yeah, shout out to you, Cody and Mick. I love and appreciate y'all. Again, never take my word for it. Only take the word of people that pay for it. You know, obviously I'm gonna say it's amazing. Obviously I'm gonna say it's worth the money. But it's not my opinion that matters. It's the opinion of people in there. And you guys don't have to say it's great just because you're on here. If you think it's bad, say it's bad. You know, I ain't. You know, I'm always. I'd rather get the real feedback than somebody just feeding into my ego. You feel me? But yeah, family. Any other final questions, comments, concerns? Let me know. Skag is capping, not an opinion. It's fact. I appreciate you, my guy. But yeah, I definitely want to go get ready for the master class tonight. Again, we are doing a master class on setting goals and stuff. Here, I'll give you guys want a little sneak peek? Can I hide this? I can't hide this. You know what? I don't want to leak anything. Yeah, let me not even bother. I'd be giving too much out sometimes. We'll see you at 9 p.m. Some conversations in the live New York stream be next level. Hey, shout out to that boy Abel. It's like a trading debate show at times. Yeah, that's a fact. Shout out to Abel, who's gonna be paying me $100 when GJ hits 149. Right. Shout out to Abel, who's going with the second we clear here is gonna owe me $100. And to be fair, if we hit 175, I'll have to pay him 100. That's unlikely though. But yeah, shout out to our debates. You know, we don't always agree on everything. That's the beauty of trading, though. But yeah, family, any final comments, questions? If not, I'm gonna go grab some food, prepare for this master class tonight, and yeah, Alana, we appreciate you. And also shout out to Alana, because, you know, shout out to anybody, first off, overseas that hops in the live trade room in New York, because y'all really put in a whole different level of dedication by being up in the extremely early hours of the morning, or late at night for that matter. You know, that work definitely doesn't go unnoticed. But yeah, listen, family, we love and appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go take care of some stuff. Again, if y'all want to hop in the premium, there's the link. If y'all want the trading journal, I'll get that for you guys too. The trading journal is literally, if you go through this link, it's literally half the price it normally would be. Again, I probably shouldn't even be dropping this to you guys, but, you know, I love y'all, so It's over there. I got GJ taking off around 159. Yeah, you sound like Abel. Sound like Abel. It's all good. But listen, family, I love and appreciate y'all. I will catch you guys in the live trade room or on the master classes or here on YouTube. We're going to try to go live here a little bit more. I'll do a few more of these midday streams just to make sure we're connecting with the community that loves the free value. I actually have a video I have to finish editing to bring up on the channel, so expect some more of that. But with that being said, family, I'm going to turn the music up as you guys exit. If y'all want to vibe out till I shut it down, you're more than welcome to. Love and appreciate you. It's your boy Skag, and I'm tuning out.